Hey friends, in today's video, I will be giving you a look at my Instagram profile, and my intent is to give you an idea of what a presentable Instagram profile should look like, how to attract people, and how to keep them on your page looking for more. So stay tuned for this video. This is what my Instagram account looks like. Sorry, it's dark. I'm comfortable in my chair here. This is what my Instagram profile looks like when you click on it. It has my logo, and what I will say about this is you can have a logo or you can have a photo. If you have a personal account, by all means, have whatever photo you want. But if you are a business, I honestly suggest that you are professional with your photo or your logo. If you're just doing it as a hobby and you really don't care if people find you, you just want to have a platform to follow other business owners, because this video is not just for resellers, it's for anyone who is interested in having a great Instagram bio, then by all means put whatever photo you want. But my platform, my profile is 100 professional. I have fun with my posts, but I use Instagram and any type of social media aside from my personal Facebook as an extension of my business. Everything that I do is intentional. So that's why I post every day. That's why I'm present every day. That's why I make these, all the content that I make, because I'm being present every single day. And I don't want to miss any chance that I can to reach the community to grow my business. So here is my profile. It has my business name, A Reseller's Passion. This is my branded business name. I'm a local business in the state of Delaware. I am licensed. Okay, so here it just talks about how many posts I have. It's unbelievable to me that I have 1,220 posts underneath all this down here. I have 16,500 followers, totally blows my mind, and I'm following 7,250. Instagram only allows you to follow 7,500, so I'm not that I don't want to follow everyone, but I don't want to just follow. There are a lot of people who are following me who don't have pictures, who don't have faces, who don't have any posts or anything. So I do kind of go in and delete people who don't seem serious or aren't really following me to be following me. Okay, so at the top, you can put your name here, or you can offer a description of who you are. And the thing that's important about this here, and I'll take a second to talk about, mine says reseller tips and daily motivation. So if someone were to hash, say for instance, reseller tips, you're going to find me at the top. If you were to hashtag daily motivation, you're going to find me at the top of your search or somewhere. I mean, it's millions of people, so you're going to find me at least top 50 of daily motivation. If you put your name here, the only thing that people are going to find is your name. So say, for instance, I only had Leslie here. Do you know how many Leslies are on Instagram? So they're not going to find me anywhere within 10,000 or maybe even 1,000,000 people. So I think reseller tips and daily motivation. So if you were to take a minute to hashtag that, it's really important to have some vital information here. So if you are, say, for instance, a reseller, you wanted to have say for instance, you sell on Poshmark seller, Poshmark tips, Poshmark community leader, anything that you put in here, if someone were to hashtag it, you're going to come up in the feed. You're providing reach. And so I would suggest doing that. The key is having your name somewhere in the bio. Now, if you were to put, if I were to put Leslie Tucker here, they probably would find me. And then to go a little bit further, the way that I write my name is Leslie D. Tucker. If I were to put that there, people would probably find me, but I still would be in a sea with tens of thousands Leslie D. Tucker. So reselling tips work for me. I used to have reselling tips and Poshmark tips, but I wasn't like reaching high at the top. There were so many other people that I was just mixed in. So I just said, you know what, reseller tips, that's what I provide. And I also provide daily motivation. So that describes who I am so simplistically. Okay. So then, again, it's important to have your name. Now, You don't have to use your name if you don't want to. So many people are afraid. My bottom line is if you're on social media, it really doesn't matter. Like, I don't know what you're hiding from. Some people don't want to put a photo, and some people don't want to put their name. Personally, if you're in business, that's not doing you any benefit, because then along the line, you'll be asking why you're not getting any customers or anything like that. So I put my age. I think it's fun. It has helped me a lot. I get a lot of DMs where there are people who say that they appreciate the fact that I'm 50 and that I'm doing what I'm doing. So I reach a lot of people just by providing my age. I also indicate that I'm a reseller, that I'm a speaker, I'm a podcaster, I'm a YouTuber, I'm an author. I wrote an ebook. It is a legal copyrighted ebook, so that makes me an official author. And I have some other books in the works. I'm an influencer. An influencer is not somebody who's rich and famous like the people you see on TV or the people who have the blue checks. An influencer is anyone who is providing important content that is reaching people, and that's you're influencing based on what you know, what your experience is. So don't let it fool you thinking that someone rich and famous is an influencer, and they are. That's who our children are going to see, and that's who they think are popular, whatever. But little do they know, we are influencers as well. And then something fun about me is I'm a baker, professional baker. Now, because I'm a reseller's passion and I also host a podcast, I have a link here in my bio that you can click, and it will take you to my podcast platform. So we're going to click on that now. I think it's really important to allow some space if you do have some other platforms. Say, for instance, if you do have a private platform that you want people to click on, maybe your family or your friends, or you just want them to see, say, for instance, if you have a separate Instagram account where maybe you're a dancer, or maybe you have another business where you're showing or selling weight loss products. There are people who have more than one business Instagram. I have 5, and you'll probably see those in a couple minutes. But some people have where they're just starting to sell vintage items. So they may have an Instagram vintage page. And so I have 2 here that you can immediately click on. So we're going to go first to my podcast Instagram. So you click that, and now you've arrived at my podcast Instagram account, and it looks similar in the simplicity and the cleanness of the profile. So it just talks, it's similar thing, a reseller's passion podcast, my name, what I do, and a link here. And then here are all the episodes for my podcast. And I created this page is definitely least not the same amount of numbers as a reseller's passion. But the reason that I created this is because when I approach people about the podcast, or when I talk to people about the podcast, this gives them something visual. Like when they click the actual link here, it doesn't take them to the podcast, but it gives them something visual. It's clean, it's crisp, it's colorful. If you click on these where the waves are, you can actually get an excerpt from my podcast. So you have to have a way. My suggestion is to go from one to the other. And then, of course, after I have all the things in my bio, again, if they didn't know me as a reseller's passion, they happen to fall upon my reseller's passion podcast Instagram page, then they can go in where I say, follow me at a reseller's passion. And I was like, oh, let me investigate that. So then, bam, they'll click it, and it brings them to a reseller's passion. And then also I am building another brand. So I want people to know that. So I created Am I Really Bald, which is, I have proud alopecia. Alopecia is hair loss. That's why I'm bald. It's not a fashion statement. And it does kind of look similar to the other one. So for this particular Am I Really Bald page, I put the same type of information, Leslie, age 50, with the Am I Really Bald? For people who are age 50, they have been contacting me because they're bald or they're experiencing alopecia. There are people my age who have been walking around wearing wigs and different things to cover up, and they think it's very inspirational that I just walk around and I don't wear any type of head covering or anything like that. So for this platform, I'm a YouTuber. I do have another YouTube channel for this. I haven't been working it as much. I'm a motivational speaker. I'm a content creator. I'm a storyteller. I love to tell stories as I'm doing. That's what I believe just creating the videos are, just telling a story. I'm a community builder. I really believe in bringing people together. And for this particular platform, I'm a blogger. And again, I have a podcast. So if you were to click here, Am I Really Bald Podcast, it's going to take you to that Instagram page as well. So here's this, and here are all the episodes. I have 30 episodes. I just released one on May 28th. So the same thing, it's clean, it's crisp. People can find it without any issues. It's really simplistic because I don't have a lot going on with this particular brand yet. But then everything is here though that people need to see. It has a logo, my name, everything's in my bio. And I also have clickable websites. So I'm going to go back to a reseller's passion so that I can talk about that a little bit more. Okay, so I'm back to my main gig, my main page. So within your bio, we've established that you should have something that is going to help people recognize you. If you're talking about what you do, if you're a reseller, if you're a seller, if you're a blogger, if you're an author, it should be up here so that when someone hashtags your title, they should be able to find you. Your name, you do not have to put your age. I just happen to do that. It seems to resonate and reach more people. I'm a reseller, a speaker, and everything that I do is here. So at a glance, and I have it lined up so that people can see it. It's not all jumbled together. It's clean and it's crisp. You can use hashtags if you want, like if I hashtag speaker. But again, for me, it's not important to do that because if I were to hashtag speaker, it's going to come up with millions of speakers. I probably won't be at the top of that because it's going to be people who have way more than 16,000 followers that are going to come up if you hashtag speaker or podcaster or something like that. So that's why I don't have these hashtags, okay? Now, I think the most important thing you should have is a clickable link where people can find your products. If you are just a Poshmark seller, an eBay seller, or Macquarie seller, then by all means have your closet or your store link here. If you are a beauty blogger, if you sell products on a website, then you should have some type of clickable link. Now, there are links, there are companies out there that you can use to add several of your links to create one clickable link. And that's what I'm going to take you to. This is my campsite website. There are other ones, Linktree and Milkshake, and there are way more. I'm probably going to do another video to talk about those separately. But if you click on my link, my campsite link, it will bring you to all of my links. Everything that I do and involved in is here in this one link. We click one link and look, it takes you to everything. I have a Zoom chat coming up, my website. I'm an affiliate for Amazon. I've had an interview with Thrifted Villa. I have an affiliate with B&G. I had an interview with Chris from Daily Refinement. My podcast, I'm offering sponsorships. I hold consultations. People pay me money to give them business advice. My ebook, you click that, it takes you to, you can purchase my ebook. You click here, my YouTube channel. Just it goes on and on and on. The Am I Really Bald that I was telling you about, if you click this, it'll take you to my website. This will take you to my podcast, which is on Apple and Spotify, different links. I have an ebook for Pinterest. So everything here is here. I don't want to go through everything, but if I tell you I sell somewhere, all my links are here. I resell, my Poshmark closet is here, my Etsy closet. I tweet often. I'm on Pinterest. My Macquarie store is here, my Depop store. And you can find my Instagram videos. You can click my IGTV if you want, but if you click this brings you to 154 of my IGTV videos. So this campsite, my link in my bio brings you right to. So if you didn't even know me and you were curious about what I sold, all you have to do is click that campsite link that is in my bio. And then these here are highlights. If you want people to remember something specific, that's what these are for. Like if you click this, it just gives you kind of like an excerpt from my blog there. Same thing here, my ebook, it is, and you can click it and it'll take you to my ebook. So just different things that I'm doing in my website. I sell recipes. So if you click this, it'll take you to my recipes. Go back to my, there. Okay. It's Instagram is running like slow now. Okay, so it takes you back here. Yeah, that was a little slow mo thing there. So if you click all these, it'll take you to everything. So I want to talk a little bit about my posts and what it looks like. Now, there are people who have curated Instagram pages. I don't. I don't really have time for that. I try to do that on my new page, Am I Really Bald, where I would have a picture and then a quote, a picture and a quote, and it just became too much. So literally I post whatever I want. I don't follow the norm. I've even watched in the past when I wanted to learn how to grow my Instagram, where there would be these famous YouTubers or people who had a lot of numbers on Instagram and said you had to be pretty and clean and all that. And I just think it takes too much time for me to do that. And also it takes away from me being my authentic self. So what you see is what you get. There's no fake, there's no phony. Often people do pretend on Instagram. With me, you can't get any more than me just being bald and like, look at that smile. So these are just what my posts look like. If you're currently following me, you know what I'm posting every day. I just started modeling some of my items, which is super cool. Like this is like one of my favorite, like I just did this video, like look at that. So this is the kind of stuff that people are looking at, like literally 1,000 people looked at this video. So it doesn't get any better than that, than stepping out of your comfort zone. So this is the kind of content that I'm putting out every day, turning my Bitmojis into posts, posting about my YouTube channel, just everything. And if you see these little numbers here, this is how many people actually liked the video, 39 conversations, comments, and that's not even the whole demographics of what's being involved behind the scenes. Unfortunately, in the computer, you can't see all of the demographics, all the analytics. You have to do it from the app, but this works better for me filming. And so here are all my videos. This is like one of my TikTok videos, so that's something new. That's cool, like a TikTok video I did. So as I learned TikTok, I'm just excited about that. And then I posted my daughter graduated. So this is the kind of content that I'm putting out there, some inspirational posts for you. And this is one of my favorite. I heard it on a show that I watched. I am only one, but still I am one. I cannot do everything, but still I can do something. And because I cannot do everything, I will not refuse the something that I can do. And so that's my goal every single day. The little that I can do on Instagram by inspiring people and putting out great posts. Here's a great post right here of some painted shorts. So I just wanted to kind of give you an idea of like the clean, my Instagram is clean and crisp. It's not light and you know, mauve and the same color all over, but it is consistent. Well, I'm creating content every single day. I post 2 to 3 times a day, on the weekend less than Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday, I post about 4 times a day. And to some people, that may be a lot, but I use Instagram purposely to grow my business, whether it be talking to the community or even eventually selling some things. So I just wanted to kind of show you the post below, but my main goal was just kind of giving you an idea of what your bio could look like. Like, look how clean this looks. When someone comes, they know exactly who I am. It's not cluttered. And don't be afraid just to put yourself out there. If you don't want to show your photo, then don't show your photo, and create something really nice that works for you, that identifies you and makes you feel good every single day. Hey friends, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up, and then just click on other videos that I have available that are similar like this. Don't forget to tell your friends about me. Take care.